You call me king.
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas, I do not care if I crash, long as I stick to the plan. What is the plan? I cannot lie for none of you, long as I know who I am. I'm in control, God got his hand on my soul. And if I land and he got the remote, made it this far, it's a miracle, miracle. Anything less is cynical, cynical. Staying true, I can't lie in your interview. Tell the truth while you lie with your interview. And your acting is so hypocritical. In control, nothing more, this is minimal. Can't stop now, I'ma grind till I'm ghost. I thank God how he helped me.
So what you go? I mean, well, so what you gotta say? What you gotta start off with?
I had something good too. I had something.
Do you
really
remember?
Good. Huh?
Do you
I don't
remember
it though. It was just that sticker on the back of the truck really got me.
Okay, so what was it?
It said honk if no.
Honk for Jesus.
yeah, that's what.
This is not an ad. This is not an ad. This is not an ad. But what did it say?
Ad for who?
Remember I think it's the movie that came out, Honk for Jesus. I think it's a movie or a show.
Hunt for Jesus.
Honk for Jesus.
Honk.
Yeah.
I don't. What was it about?
It's about like some preachers.
Like a hunk of Jesus?
No, a honk for Jesus. Like honk the horn.
Why are you
Honk
saying
for
it
Jesus.
like that?
I don't know.
Why are you saying it?
Like why you
Say
talking?
honk.
Why you talking? Why you like making fun of the way I talk?
Say honk.
Yo, don't do that because you put me in a bad situation now. It's awkward.
Say honk.
Honk.
E.
Hey yo. But what you had to say though? You try to set me up. Fam trying to get me canceled on my own podcast, bro.
Yeah, but you're not saying honk right. I don't feel
Okay.
honk.
Honk honk. There you go.
Yeah. So, I did. Okay. So, did you ever have a nickname around like your group of friends? They just call you like DJ.
Dog, I hate this. I hate you, bro.
Why?
Because when it comes to these situations, I always
Got a good one?
have to embarrass myself. Cause
It's
I
not
be
embarrassing.
like, bro, let me tell
You
you.
don't take like.
No, the reason why, because like you talk about family nicknames or people nicknames.
Just nicknames.
My family nicknames, is man.
Man?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
And PJ.
Okay, I've heard those.
Now when we get into school, of course, Ja Rule. Now at my job, I have a nickname. They call me Pee Wee, or they call me Weeks. Now, I remember when the funny thing about it, this is crazy. I'm happy that you brought this up on the slick. It is kind of crazy to me because you know when slam ball introduced itself, slam ball,
Was that the
trampoline basketball.
Do they still have that?
They about to bring that back,
Dude,
They talk about
I'm
bringing
not
that back.
kidding. I would
You're
watch that
dude.
over the NBA all day. It was so
Yo,
fun.
dog, your freaking excitement.
It's that and like robot fighting.
I know what you're talking about. They don't show that like they used to. I know what you're talking about though.
Battlebots.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did like the battle bots.
That's what I'm saying. Like they should bring those back.
They definitely should.
They should just have like machines.
Okay, so going back to my story, when I watched Slam Ball, my favorite player on Slam Ball, his name was Inches. So you already know where I'm going with this. So he was short, and of course he was a pretty good ball player for Slam Ball. And I tried to carry that name, and the immature females was making fun of it, like Inches, this. Like it just couldn't stick with it.
You didn't like it.
Even though realistically, they're saying inches, not inch. So how can I be offended? You had it at S, so I can,
two.
yeah.
It could be two.
Hey yo.
Hi.
Hey,
Hey, yo.
man. Hold on. Hold on. So we starting already, huh? You on it, bro? You're on it.
Yeah.
But you know what? What about you?
Nicknames?
Yeah.
Just my last name because it was like
Watson.
Yeah.
Hey, if you was a rapper, you would be like, hey, yo, it's your boy Gigawatts.
Yeah.
Kilowatts. Hey.
No, that was my gamer tag. You don't remember?
No. What I'm saying is, dog, like, yo, what happened if somebody made a diss track called Kilowatts?
Oh, don't do that because you know that will be coming.
It's too early. It's too early. Everybody, welcome to the Call Me King podcast. I am your host. He is I is him. Call me King and let it be with my boy right here. What's your name, sir?
Kevin. Hello, everybody.
I hate you, dog. You remind me of the 21 Jump Street. My name is Jeff.
Yeah. You know.
Hold on. All right, let's do this again. Hold on, no, forget that.
Okay.
And my boy right here, his name is.
Hi, I'm Kevin. Dude, I don't have it, man.
Why you can't bring this? No, hold on. This is foul because why you could bring that same energy when we was talking about slam ball? When we said slam ball,
dude,
bro.
I remember.
So act like your name is slam ball. This is
slam ball.
Hey, yo, you know what? Hey,
I brought it.
Man, now you made me lose track of my introductions. Hey,
it's Kevin.
Hey, to be honest, the sad thing about it, y'all, our other co-host JD is not here. I'm gonna tell you this story.
Oh no!
Like they say, you gonna reap what you sow. I'm just joking with him though, but hopefully he gets well. He talked about me on the last episode. If y'all ain't looked at it, look and listen. He talked about me on the last episode, talk about my sinus infection because I was not on camera because I was not ready for the camera. I was horrible. So now he hit me up last week. No, earlier this week. And he said, yo. I said, yo. He said, I know. He said, I know dang well you didn't give me no sinus infection. And I'm like, you got the sinus infection? I really wanted to say, like, last time I checked, sinus infections was not contagious.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So then, then he was like, I think a day or two ago, he was like, he was in the hospital. He had to go to the ER. So, yeah. Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
yeah.
This is not funny.
Yeah, it's not. Dude, I didn't know that. Is he okay?
Yeah, I think he's. I gotta hit him up. I gotta hit him to make sure.
Wait, you haven't heard from him since the hospital?
I haven't because I was going. No, now you put me in a rough situation because I was. Listen, shut up. Listen, because I was no.
I'm texting him.
You know what? No, I'm gonna call him live. How about we call him live?
Let's call him
We
live.
gonna call. We'll call him in a little bit.
Okay.
We call him in a little bit. Baby, let me go ahead and get these drops, man. New
Call Me King. Hey, yo, JD. We got Kevin in the building.
All right, man. Now I feel bad because like when it comes to people being sick, it ain't the fact that I don't check up on them. I don't want to bother them because when I'm feeling good, I really don't want to talk. I just want to lay there all day. Don't want to be bothered. Put my phone on do not disturb. Mm-hmm. But like, cause when I asked him about it, I was like, "Yo, you at the emergency room by yourself?" He was like, "No, wifey with me." Cause I was gonna go up there with him, but I was like, "All right, bro, I was just checking." He was like, "Oh, much appreciated." So. But when I put the time in the chat today on our pod chat, I thought maybe he would have said something, but I was like, man, he probably knocked out off some medication or something.
Yeah. So I can't wait to bother him later.
I can't wait. Matter of fact,
what do you think his nickname was?
His nickname is JD.
Oh, he had no other. You don't think he had another nickname?
I don't know. I don't know. Would I get him?
Yeah. What nickname would you give JD now?
I don't know.
Like,
I really don't. I wish I knew that, but I don't.
What would you give me?
Huh?
What would you give me? Like nickname?
I'll give you Watt Man.
White man?
Hey, yo.
What'd you say?
Watt Man.
Oh,
Watt.
Because of Watt. Okay.
Instead of Watt. Yeah, all right. So, man, so how you been, man? What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing good. You didn't ask me back.
Ask you back what?
What would I give you for a nickname?
I'm scared to ask. That's why.
Yeah, I would be too.
What would you give me, bro? What would you give me?
I don't know. I feel like I want to give you something based on your dreads, but I feel like that's every nickname you have now is about.
I haven't had a nickname about dreads yet.
Kind of.
But you know the crazy thing about it? I'm happy. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. I'm happy you got it right. And the reason why I asked because there's a lot of people that mistake these for braids, and that's highly offensive to me.
Is it?
I'm offended when you call.
That's
Now this is braided. I got it braided like a 2-strand braid right now.
Yeah.
But these are. I hate when people call dreads braids. That's highly offensive. To me, it is. I'm like, yo, I don't have. No, these are don't offend me because I had to go through an ugly stage. You know what I'm saying?
like where it was like short on top.
Very short. I had an ugly stage.
Who had that?
Who had what?
Mario? Did he have that? Like,
Dreads?
Yeah, like he was in not dreads, but he had like, braids.
I mean, he had. I think he had
what?
braids. Now he has dreads now, but he had braids.
Yeah, I can't remember who I'm thinking of. I don't know. I'm not an expert.
I mean, but what was the nickname?
Jeff.
For me,
No, Jeffrey.
I'm offended
Why?
because when I hear the word Jeffrey, I think of the butler on Fresh Prince.
Oh, that's not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Ja Rule's real name is Jeffrey.
Dawg, you foul.
I know. Or Creative Lil Wayne. All
right.
All right, never mind. It's just one of my favorite moments with you. My experiences with you involve that name.
All right, man. How you doing?
I'm just trying to be me.
Why?
Huh?
You said mean or me?
No, me.
Be you.
Be me.
How you doing, man? Since the last time we recorded,
Doing okay. Just working, living life.
paying child support.
That's it.
Paying
Paying
child
child support. No money, no problem.
What would you do if you had kids?
If I had kids?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? What I do?
What would you do?
Like, be a dad?
You seem like you gotta
Father?
no for real though. I hate you. Like for real, you have a great personality and you are a great person. But it's like even with you, because you're kid friendly. I'm not saying that on a you know what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and clear it. I'm not talking about like pedophile type. I'm talking about like seriously like if you dated somebody with kids, I can actually see you like being a father figure to the kids. But my thing is too, would you want kids?
I don't know. I think it's like I would love it actually.
For real.
Yeah, I think I would love it.
You look like you love kids, but to a certain degree, you look like I don't want them.
There's definitely there was like a 10-year period where that's where I was, but then I've kind of warmed up to it where it wouldn't be too bad. No, it's like that'd be really great, it'd be fun.
Really?
Yeah. Like if I mean you see how I am with Gabby. Like we were just talking about Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Like I'd just be. Thankfully, my interest, nerdy stuff, is very kid friendly. Like you can bring a kid into that and say, "Hey, come play that." You do that with Gabby. You play Lego.
Yeah. I love my kids. I just can't stand other people's kids.
Yeah.
Because when you deal with other people's kids, now you got to figure out how are you raised? What is your respect towards adults? Because I'm a passive person. I let a lot of stuff go, but disrespect I won't let it go. I will whoop your child if it gets out of hand.
Yeah.
And that's just me. I have lately it may be and maybe I'm letting social media propel my opinion, but I do think that kids are a lot more disrespectful, and maybe it's because of the fact that it's recorded. You see video of it. I think kids always been disrespectful, but I feel like this generation is different.
Yeah.
It's like you. I'm about to send you little niggas to hell.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not that much different. It's because you're just seeing like the other side of it now. But like when we were kids, we were probably the same thing. Like we're always like every generation is gonna say, "Oh, that's the worst generation." Like that other generation, the new generation is the worst generation.
Yeah,
They're always gonna say that. But they're just as how they work. We like, dude, in school we saw. Remember, there was a kid. We had a substitute, and one of the kids peed in the projector bottle. I think I've told the story before, but they peed in the projector bottle. Like, kids were jerks back then too. There's just more social media now to show you it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I hope we weren't like one of those weird kids that drank the projector water.
Projector water?
Yeah. Like, when they spray, like we used to have the projectors and they would have the dry erase and they would spray it with water and then wipe it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, some kid peed in that bottle.
Why the freak would you do that?
I don't know. And I feel like I heard this like hearsay, like I didn't witness it. I just heard about it and I was like, "Oh, that's gross." Thankfully I didn't have that class.
Yeah.
That would have been awful.
Man, the crazy about it, speaking of kids in this situation, how do you feel with excuse me, how do you feel with kids in movie productions and music industries at an early age? And the reason why I'm asking this is because I have something to come with that. That's what I want to know.
Wait, what do you mean? What do I think about it?
Well, yeah, what do you think about kids entering the movie scene and the TV show scene
wanting to do it
at an early age?
If they're wanting to do it and their parents are not monsters, it's go. So there's some child, like we were talking about like a couple weeks ago, Kenan Thompson, like he did, like he grew up pretty all right. Like
Yeah,
he probably had a great home life and something to keep him level-headed and not being taken advantage of. Sadly, the case is it's probably, I would say 90% of child stars don't come out all right.
and the reason why I ask because of the fact that when I lately and I see it in the news, especially after Aries Spears talked about Lizzo when he got backlash for talking about, I guess, how she her body he was body shaming her, but now basically karma caught up with him, and now him and Tiffany Haddish is supposed to be getting sued for basically child sexual abuse. Basically there was like a civil lawsuit. I'm just paraphrasing, I don't know in detail, but they filed a civil lawsuit. I think it was a civil lawsuit on them two because there were some minors and they was supposedly shooting a commercial, and in this commercial, they was forcing the kid to act like they're performing fellatio with a sandwich.
What was? I hope this wasn't Subway. I hope this wasn't for a Subway commercial because.
This is why
wait, the actors. But why are the actors getting sued?
Who, them two?
Yeah,
because
they were the ones saying like this is how the commercial should go.
From what I'm reading, and I'm paraphrasing, they was over this commercial shooting. It was supposed to be a skit.
Got it.
And they was telling them what they wanted in the skit.
Got it.
So now that's why I asked the question: how do you feel about kids being in the industry at an early age? Because even though, say you identified about basically the parents being monsters, and if I know, and if we on the same page here, you're talking about like, Forrest of being greedy with stardom, right?
No, well, it's that protecting them from predators that take advantage of children. Financially, just all kinds of like, Jeanette McCurdy, the one from she was from iCarly, the blonde chick. She just wrote a book saying I'm glad my mom died because It talks about how her mom like pushed her into the industry at a young age. She was kind of exploited. Dan Schneider, who was in charge of like a lot of the Nickelodeon shows, was not a good guy. So she, she came out okay,
Yeah.
but I'm sure she didn't come out like a normal kid would have in that situation. So that's, one situation where you see a child who wasn't kept safe.
And the reason why I ask, because I know there's a lot of parents. I ain't gonna say a lot. There are. I ain't gonna say some because it's more than some. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of parents, even far as like daycares, and let's say football games. They'll just drop their kid off. Like, all right, have fun. I'll pick you up at a such and such time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like you don't go up in there with your child and basically and as we say now, read the room, see what your child is getting into.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I asked that question, because it's, when you really think about it, that's when they're at their most vulnerable state. And it's like, and I don't know how the industry works as far as movies and all that, but I'm pretty sure some cases they do just drop their kid off and be like, all right, wait, what time would you think they'll be done shooting? Okay, I'll be back.
I don't even know why that would have been. I don't think that would have gone well if that got released, that commercial or skit or whatever. Like if they performed it, that wouldn't have. Man, could you imagine? It just.
I really don't want to imagine it. But.
Well, no, I mean, I imagine like the backlash and stuff. Like, thankfully they stopped it, and didn't actually do it. But I can't imagine how in their mind, like, oh, this is gonna be funny.
Yeah,
it just doesn't sound funny at all. So.
It don't sound funny, but it's like, what makes you think that this was?
Yeah, not funny,
acceptable.
But okay.
Yeah, acceptable to you to recommend
no
a request to tell this child this. That's what that's my problem with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. So and I seen what else I've seen so far was I seen another sickening thing too. The Memphis live stream shooting. He would live stream on Facebook as he was shooting people.
Mm-hmm.
And lately, and I'm gonna add him to this bunch. I'm adding him to this bunch that I'm about to talk about. Yeah, I'm getting tired, and it's getting old when you see people being violent, recording being violent, and lately adding to that, I'm tired of seeing people, the ones that don't know how to deal with breakups and they kill their kids.
Yeah, it's weird. Like you're to the point, like the lowest of the low, and you decide to take innocent people out. It makes no sense to me. And
the sad thing about it, I'm gonna say this again, but I'll probably repeat it on a previous episode. I hate people that inflict harm on other people, but then got the nerve to try to kill themselves when they're done. No. Face this.
Yeah.
I hate that coward way.
Yeah.
If you gonna do the, like, as everybody say, if you gonna do the crime, you dang sure gonna do the time.
Yeah.
So I think that was another thing that really bothered me, and it's like, yo, we need I don't know. It is when you think about it, you open up a whole nother realm of emotions, because you're like, y'all need to learn how to deal with rejection. Y'all need to know it's. I can't say you need to understand how to handle heartbreak, but you need to know how to figure out a better way of healing from heartbreak.
Well, but the problem is comes up from that's our mental health. Like mental health is not treated as importantly as it should be. And I think that's a huge part of it too. Because some people don't know how to cope with loss and things like that, or cope with everyday life, everyday stress. So they're too broke to afford any kind of medical help. So
I don't know. I guess I want to buy it, but sometimes I feel like I can't buy it. I can't buy. And I guess I can't.
you can't buy happiness.
No, I can't buy that. What you said?
Oh, you can't like.
The reason why I say I feel like I can't because it's like you see everybody use it as a crutch. Oh, my mental health. Yeah, the mental health.
No, dude.
I think
mental health is way more like. But your mental health, you're strong, and you have a strong support system. So your mental health is stronger than, say my mental health, like, or say, like guy across the street's mental health. He may not have that same support. He may have had a rougher childhood growing up. Like all kinds of stuff. Like nobody's mental health is the same. It's like a fingerprint. Like it's never going to be the same mentally. So you may not be able to put yourself in somebody who does their. Don't do that. No, you can't get your mind like. Do you ever understand why somebody murders somebody? Just because of heart. You just said you don't understand it when people kill.
Yeah.
Because you've never been put in that situation. You don't have that same experience as that person had. Do I think it's still okay? No. I don't think it's okay. But I think it's something that should be looked at, and forward we can try to prevent it from happening again. The Queen died.
Hold on. We're going to get to that.
Okay.
We're going to get to that. The reason why I say I can't buy that to a certain degree, I'm not saying overall, but I'm saying like just to a certain degree, I think there's more people that use it as a crutch than people who use it for help.
Okay. This is what I'll say. I think that even if they use it as a crutch, like they say, like, hey, mentally I'm doing bad. They bring it up all the time. Even if they do that, like, I don't think you can judge them based on just that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's a factor you should consider, but not forgive. No. I was close.
You said a factor that you should what?
Not forgive. No, forgive. You should consider, like, so say the guy that shot up say a mass shooter.
Yeah.
And say they do have, obviously they have some kind of mental problems. No sane person just goes and does that. Like, would you agree? Like, no sane person would just go and do that.
I think so.
You think
a sane person will still do it? I think people, because I'm going to say this, but I think what I'm about to say, I think it may allow you to have pushback, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think people that still kill know better, but it's just like, oh, freaking well. They're just in the moment, in the emotion.
Yeah, they emotionally
but I don't
break down.
But I'm just talking about like just people who
even if it's just like a 10-second blackout, that's still something mental that broke in them to do something like that. It's still like,
I'm not trying to seem insensitive, but it's hard to buy this stuff because it's like yo, y'all have to at least have a little bit of self-control.
Again, I don't, just because somebody murders something, they have mental problems, I don't think you should forgive that person because of that. That's where I was going with that earlier. Yeah. I don't think you should still forgive them, but you still should say, hey, we need to learn from this, study from this, so that way whenever we see the signs that this guy was putting out with his mental state, that we can prevent it from happening and stop that person in the future.
So do you think all murders has to do with mental health?
I think if you're murdering somebody, you're not in the right frame of mind mentally.
So
You're not. I mean, right now I feel like I'm pretty safe. No, go ahead. Sorry, I keep jumping in.
no, you're not jumping in. You're not jumping in. I'm not, because I didn't have nothing to say at that time. I'm waiting for you to finish, but I'm just like, oh, okay.
I know, man.
But go ahead and finish.
No, I'm good.
Because because I really want to understand.
Yeah, I just don't. Like you. You're not gonna go and just murder somebody just for the just to do it, right? Oh no. Have you ever hated somebody that much where you wanted to?
I didn't hate somebody for me. I hated somebody for somebody.
Okay.
What I mean by that is, for example, I'm going to just use this. Matter of fact, it ain't an example. It's the truth. I hate bullying.
Bullying?
Yes. So it's like, so I look at it like this. If I see you get bullied and I know you're incapable of doing so, I want to inflict the most excruciating hurt on this person.
Okay.
That's just me.
Agree.
Because like when I remember, like, just for an example, I remember getting kindergarten. It was an upperclassman. I was walking to the bus from school.
How far? How old were they? I know it's a serious story. I just want to know how old they were.
I don't know. He was just an upperclassman.
Big?
I was at East Leesville. Yeah, he was a bigger kid. I was at East Leesville. I was at kindergarten. I don't know if he was, because it goes from kindergarten to 4th grade.
Yeah.
So I don't know what grade he was in. Instead of cutting through the hall, I went out the door and went through the grass to the bus stop. Yeah, I ain't gonna say I got jumped, but I got beat up by him. I say I got beat up by him. It wasn't like no black eye.
What?
Yeah, I got beat up. But let me finish though. It wasn't like no black eye or busted lip situation. Like, it was more of the, like, he just slung me all over the place and threw me down, just kept pushing me down on the ground. Like, and if he punched me, it was like on my arm or whatever. It wasn't in the face.
It's really sad.
And the fact about it is, like, nobody wasn't even around. Nobody. Like, I was on this journey. I feel like I was on this journey of hell by myself. It felt like, dude, within that time of getting bullied, even that one day where he did that, it felt like 3 days of torment. Like punishment.
That's how long it felt.
If that's how long it felt.
Dang.
So it's like, with that being said, I didn't have nobody for me.
Really
So it's
sad.
like, I just want to be the vigilante. I want to be the Dark Knight.
You're like the Punisher.
You can't agree because that'd be racist.
Huh, I can't agree.
You can't agree. That'd be racist. No, you can't.
You're right.
So let's get into it. But now I want you to repeat yourself. But I want you to repeat yourself for the more what?
So did it end there?
Did it end there?
Like, did you see him the next day?
I seen him. I want to say, if I can guesstimate, I ran into him about maybe 2 weeks. This was 2 weeks worth of it.
It happened every day?
For 2 weeks.
Out the same way?
Basically.
Why did you go a different way?
He said, why? Because to be honest with you, it was a much longer route. Because, like, my classroom is far from the bus stop.
But
Matter of fact, I think that was parent pickup. I don't remember if it was parent pickup or riding the bus, but they're on the same end.
Oh, okay. That still sucks. 2 weeks.
Yes.
What stopped it?
I didn't see him no more. I don't know what happened. He just, the one time when I really anticipated and I felt like I was about to finally defend myself, yeah, I didn't see him no more.
Did you kill him?
You said what?
Did you kill him?
No.
Well, you just said.
I said I didn't see him no more.
You said you blacked out.
No, I didn't.
I thought you said.
I said
like,
with that one time.
And I didn't see him anymore.
No, I said. Yo, acting like I'm a Green Beret or something.
yeah.
No, like I said, no. What happened was within this 2 week span, and when I was expecting him this time, when I was planning on possibly defending myself, I didn't see him.
Yeah.
This is the one time I hate to say it, I was looking for that trouble.
And he wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
Dang. Well, I'm good. I'm glad like it was over. Did you ever get bullied like that again?
I have got bullied like that again.
I can't imagine anybody.
Yo, I'm saying I got bullied. When I say that when people have, and this ain't like a bragging situation, but like when I say people have told me like I have the utmost composure, like stress, anger,
yeah, it's
just all emotions.
Like a sociopath almost. no, like no.
But I ain't gonna lie. But for real though, if I can be honest, like I'm not proclaiming that I'm just this Billy badass. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like this most baddest dude in the world.
Yeah.
But I am afraid that what will happen if I get pushed to that point, because I have been so self-sufficient and sustainable and self-controlling with my emotions. I'm afraid that one day somebody may know what it like. Somebody may know how to find out and may find a way to tweak that, and I don't know what. I don't know if I'm gonna just ball over and cry and just like
kind of like John Wick. That's what your nickname would be for me.
Black Wick.
No, not Black Wick. No.
Dark Wick.
No, not just Wick.
Okay, I was just trying to put you in them awkward situations.
Actually, I don't know if I like that.
Dark Wick.
No, just Wick. It just sounds. I don't know.
Almost sound like a new urban racist word, like a little new slur.
JW. John Wick.
Yo, what I hate when people call like names like what is it like on Author the show like DW.
Yeah,
I hate when people do that.
Yo. Sorry, JD.
But okay, so let me do this because I did say because I was going to because you did cut me off so we could finish the conversation, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So this is my thing to you, bro.
Okay.
I want you to announce this in a more sad way because I know you didn't mean no harm with it, but we do have listeners in the UK as well. So yeah, the way you said the Queen is dead, yeah, a little chuckle, you know. So.
Dearly departed?
Yes.
No, that's not funerals. How they ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people around the world, the Queen Elizabeth.
I think it's the second.
The second has perished. She was defeated. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She passed away in her sleep.
Isn't her sleep?
Aren't you asleep if you?
Oh, I got two questions. This is about to sound horrible, bro.
All right, I'm ready.
But if you could pick because we're going to get back to this.
Okay.
But, excuse me. If you could pick a way to pass away, what would it be?
I was thinking about this the other day. I legit was.
You want to talk about me having mental issues? Go ahead.
I didn't say I don't have any. But, so I was thinking, I was like in my car and I'm thinking, man, if my car exploded, how awful that would be. Just like still alive, and then what if I see a ghost? Like that's right there, and then I'm like, oh my god, this is happening because like I see this. Like I think exploding car would suck. Drowning would be awful. If I were to choose, maybe something heroic.
Let me do this real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
With that being said, just respectfully, I want to give my heart prayers and condolences to the people who I think what was it, Sabine River? They was trying to that little boy. I think was it Sabine River?
I don't know. I haven't heard it.
I think it was Sabine River. I want to say it was like a family event, a family function, or they were just out there. The boy got swept under the current, and I think 3 more people went in to go look for him, and they got swept under too, and they all 4 of them drowned. Yeah, so much prayers for that family, but go ahead with what you was about to say. I know that was a bad way to.
Yeah, I'm not answering.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just go ahead. Yeah, the queen died.
I'm sorry.
It's really sad.
I think the bad way for me is if I could choose a way to be in my sleep.
I think that's everybody.
But don't let me do it in mid snore.
Like you don't want that to be the last noise you make.
Yeah. I don't want that to be the last noise I make.
That's my fear. Is like the last song I hear is gonna be like an awful song, or like the last TV show I watch is like something awful.
That's why you gotta make sure you use to watch the best episodes of everything.
Yeah, that's true. Like if I feel like, oh man, my body's starting to get slow, I'm gonna start turning on my favorite shows.
I had a coworker, right? He told me, cause we gotta.
Dad?
Well, he's still there.
Oh, okay.
He's one of my friends. We was talking about this same question. I forgot who asked this question. And let me just tell you how crazy people are. He said he want to die in mid backflip. In mid backflip.
Oh, it would be really funny to think. No, to think what got him to that. Like what is he doing backflipping that would make him like he just falls?
Yeah, he's just in the middle of a backflip. He dies and just falls. Yo, that's sick.
That's a weird answer.
Okay, now this is my other question.
Okay.
Since we're talking about the queen, and respectfully, she was a queen of England. To be precise, if she was she the queen of England or whatever? I didn't mean to say it like that. But
Wales.
so with
Wales.
that, okay, like British. Okay, sorry if we.
Somewhere.
But my question is, who was your first celebrity death?
That I remember?
Your first one.
Death that I remember. I don't know. Who was yours?
I got 2.
Okay.
Matter of fact, let me look up this other one. Make sure the date is.
Actually, I remember.
Who is it?
Chris Farley. Chris Farley died, and I was devastated. Because I just watched Beverly Hills Ninja at that point.
All right, I got 2 because they was like 5 days away from each other, and I just found that out yesterday that they were 5 days away from each other. It was Princess Diana and Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa?
Yeah.
She's real?
Mother Teresa?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was real, bro.
Was she?
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
You thought like this was like an alias or somebody? You think that was a real person?
I don't know. Like, I never thought of... I feel bad. Like, I didn't know Mother Teresa. I really didn't know. But, well, when did Chris Farley die? Can you look that up?
All right, let me look that up real quick.
If not, then Princess Di. But I remember my babysitter at the time made us watch the funeral. And she was like, you're gonna... So 97? When did Princess Di die?
They died in like 95.
Princess Di did?
Yeah. I'm looking now. 97.
But not December.
Not December. Hers was in August.
Okay, so Princess Di was probably the first one.
Okay.
That I remember.
Yeah.
Maybe Tupac. I remember Tupac.
Oh, I forgot about them. They was like 95.
Yeah. No. I think 96 because
96.
yeah, it couldn't have been 95.
Not so I want to say, well, I don't remember his death. Now I remember
Aaliyah's.
Biggie's, another one too. But I remember it, but I don't remember on a scale as like I remember Princess Diana.
Yeah.
How I knew about Biggie's was my auntie was watching BET. I want to say I forgot what show though, but it showed the music videos, and the song came on. "I Be Missing You," and it had this picture on the end, and I was like, "Oh, he died." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it wasn't like
That's probably like a year or two after, huh?
after who?
After Biggie died?
What?
That song? Like 98?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know. I feel like that's because they performed that at like something.
Now you got me looking.
Yeah, I just remember it was
You got me looking. 97.
It was 97?
Yeah. Imagine waiting a year to drop that song.
I don't know. I don't know how long does it normally take to write a song as beautiful as that?
It don't take long. It don't take long. So now, going back to Queen Elizabeth, her son is the king now?
Yep.
And he's up there in age.
Yeah. Somebody said he became the king with 5 fouls. And I thought that was the funniest thing.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Okay.
The internet does not respect death.
No.
Yo, bro, when I hate to say I hate to say it like this, and people, listeners from the UK, I really apologize. But the crazy thing about it is, it's like people was waiting on this to happen. And the reason why I say is because as soon as they heard the news she died, bro, I seen so many Princess Diana and Queen Elizabeth jokes. It was flinging out there like stimulus checks, bro.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
I was like, come on.
I wish we could show our favorites, because I have some favorite memes.
Send them to me, and I may put them in.
Okay.
I may put them in a clip.
All right, cool. Because they're really good.
I may put them in a clip.
Yeah. And I'll put the person's username, tag them, or not tag them, but like put their username.
Oh, I'm about to say you take it solid. You take it
in the picture.
Yeah. Why would you put the username?
Because if somebody made the joke, I don't want to steal it.
But we know you're not stealing it.
Yeah, you are.
Why would I steal it?
Well, if you don't want me to put the username.
These people. Well, I mean, only reason I don't want you to put the username because I don't want them to get hunted down.
Oh, smart. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. But just so you guys know, I appreciate you.
So I think last time I checked, I was having a conversation with my wife about this, and I think like the oldest son, I think William. Like in order for him to be king, Harry's like sixth.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, it's gonna be a while for you, buddy. But I'm pretty sure he don't care.
He left. He gave up. He left with Meghan, and he's not anything with the royal family anymore.
Hold on. So this is what me and my wife had a disagreement about. I could have sworn that he was still part of it. He just gave up the benefits of it because he wanted to live his own life.
He gave the title and everything.
And so when I was on Twitter today and they was doing the Twitter live, it looked like they signed some documents. They drove him out of the palace, the Buckingham Palace? Buckingham Palace?
Buckingham.
The palace, and he's greeting people. And dude, when I say there was so many ugly comments about, I ain't gonna say so many, but there was a little bit of like negative comments to Meghan. But I did like the love and embrace, like as soon as somebody said something negative about her, they pounded on her in the comments, like, no, like chill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like chill.
So I did like the fact that, she there were some hugs that she received, because still to this day, I don't think she was really accepted. I don't think she was accepted.
No.
I don't, and
Well, and that's why they left. One of the reasons.
yeah. So I don't really. So it was good to see the love, and it may not have been genuine, you know what I'm saying, but just to know that there was a few that it looked like it was.
I just don't understand why she's even a topic right now.
Why?
Yeah.
We all know why she's a topic, bro.
Well, I know. Yeah, but I don't know why. Like, it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
So. Hey, yo.
So, but let's get into this.
What? Oh.
What? No. What you about to say? What you about to say?
Is there a celebrity death that hit you pretty hard? Like it was like somebody you like a family member.
I think Kobe had me crying.
Kobe was kind of sad.
Kobe had me crying.
Kobe was sad.
It was, and then the I think what made it worse was the way he died.
Yeah.
The way he died.
And add on that his daughter, and there was other.
I was about to
people
say
in
that
the
too.
Helicopter too, so that didn't help.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. I think that was the worst one. I was sad when MJ passed away.
Yeah.
I was sad when Prince, but it wasn't like when Kobe.
Well, yeah, because because that's a horrible way to go to.
And you know what to say? The crazy thing about it, when it came to Aaliyah and Kobe, I got the news when I left. It was like soon as church ended, I left. I mean, as soon as church ended out, I got the news. I was like, "Yo, what?" Like when I heard Kobe passed away, when I got the news from ESPN, we were still in church, not like in church having church, but we was still talking. I was like, "Yo, Dad." I was like, "Dad," I said, "Kobe just died." He said, "What?" He was like, "There's no way, no." Then I showed him the update. He was like, "Wow."
Yeah.
He was like, "Wow." So who was it for you?
Hugh Hefner really hit. No, I'm kidding. Robin Williams was the one who.
The fact that you joked about a pedophile is crazy.
Hugh Hefner was a pedophile?
Yes.
Oh. Well, anyways, Robin Williams was my real answer. Yeah, Robin Williams, because he was like my childhood hero. Like, I think him and Jim Carrey. If Jim Carrey dies, I'd probably be devastated. So, but yeah, Robin Williams was up there. I was sad Prince. Michael Jackson, I don't remember being sad. Is that weird? Not
No.
like I wasn't happy.
No, because some people wasn't in tune with the
Maybe
artist.
Shocked. Maybe shocked. I was more shocked.
So I look at it like, if you wasn't sad, it wasn't a big. It ain't like none disrespectful. Most people just more tuned with his music than as him as a human being.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. So.
Yeah. It's like it was just very shocking to me. It was almost a thriller. I was anyways, what were we gonna say? That next topic. I'm sorry.
All right, bro. Wait. So, I'm gonna ask you like JD asked you. Did you listen to some music lately?
No. No, I'm sorry. Have you?
Yes.
Did you listen to DJ Khaled?
That album was trash to me.
Was it?
It was trash.
I guess I should have done my homework. I should have listened to it.
My favorite DJ Khaled album of all time is the We the Best, with We Taking Over with Wayne and all them.
Mm-hmm.
This one was trash. There's maybe 3 songs that I like. Of course, my favorite is God Did with Ross and Ross, Wayne, and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I may play it, but I don't know. And my other album that I listened to 2 other albums. Jid, you know who Jid is?
No.
From Dreamville, one of J. Cole's artists, or an artist in J. Cole's group, Dreamville.
Sure.
I think he's phenomenal. And Tank. I went R&B. Tank.
I don't know who that is.
So, oh my God.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not JD.
How you?
JD would have had something.
JD wouldn't know nothing.
Huh?
No, he would. He wouldn't know it. So speaking of music, let's do this real quick. Let's do this.
Oh, do we want to call him?
Matter of fact, yeah.
I feel like.
Matter of fact, hold on.
Will it plug in? Like it will be able to. It'll just plug into the feed.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Watch him not answer.
Yo,
Hey man.
what's up?
Hey man, what you doing, bro? We live. What you doing?
Man, I'm in bed, bro.
How you feel?
Man, this sickness whooping my behind.
Were you were in the hospital?
Yeah, man, I was in the hospital yesterday.
Dang, Paul didn't even tell me about it. I felt so bad.
Boy, get out of here. Hey. So what they give you for it? They say
gave
you
me
had a
some
sinus infection?
Yeah, man, they gave me some antibiotics, and they ended up sending me home after about 3 hours. But I ended up having to leave work yesterday.
Ooh. I don't know, bro.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, bro.
So,
Don't worry.
yeah.
Don't worry. Kevin miss you.
Very much.
He ain't.
I
He
miss
ain't.
y'all too, man.
Bro, he ain't giving me the same vibes that he gave you on the last episode.
No, none at all.
I ain't liking
And
this. What'd you say?
and you know them longer than I have.
I know, right?
I know, right?
I know, right? Hey, dude. You got a nurse there with you? You got like a hospice nurse?
I got somebody here.
Oh, she treating you right?
Yep.
Okay. I was about to ask some more stuff, but we live, so I ain't gonna do it to you.
Ask him about.
Well, all right, bruh. Hope you get well. Especially, I hope you get well soon. Don't leave me with this dude, but
Yeah.
I'ma hit-
Leave me with this guy.
but I'm gonna hit you up though.
All right, man.
All right, bruh.
Bye. Hope you feel better. He don't care.
That boy sniffling. I wouldn't mess with you. Yeah. So yeah, he like that.
Come on, man.
You want
Like,
to give me
we're
the?
not your boss.
He want to give me the same thing. Hey, so like we gonna get into the 50 worst rappers of all time.
You're gonna have to blow that up because I won't be able to.
It ain't meant for you to see. I was gonna just show you.
Oh, you're just gonna read it to
Yeah, I
me?
was gonna read it to you.
Oh, okay.
All right, you ready? Number 1, Silk the Shocker.
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right, number 2, Lil Yachty.
Sure, yeah. I can't name a song I like.
Number 3, Master P. Matter of fact. Hold on. You know what? We probably just go wait till JD.
Well, no, well, we can go go all the way. Wait, you counted from the top.
Okay, I'm at 3 right now.
We should have went from Easy E's on that list.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
We might have to,
no,
dude. We may have to wait
no.
because I want both of y'all's reactions.
There's no way Easy E's on that list.
We may have to wait for this one, bro, because I want both of y'all reactions.
Easy E is on that list.
I want both of y'all reactions, bro. So we may have to wait.
All right.
All right, so I guess before we end this off this episode, let's get into some sports. Who you rooting for? While we can right now, who you rooting for? Eagles.
Forever.
I'm going for the Saints, but I'm between Saints and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm between them two. But who you think go to the Super Bowl?
Eagles. It's no other answer.
Man.
All day.
Okay. All right.
Fly Eagles fly.
All right. So
All day.
So I guess this conclude episode 12.
This is only 12?
Yeah, it's only 12, bro.
It feels like we've been doing this forever. This is my 6th episode.
Yeah. This is a 12 episode.
Wow.
So this concludes this episode. All my YouTube listeners, our watchers, I appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. Of course, comment. Yeah, you can do what you want on that one.
Yeah, comment whatever you want.
I don't care if you say you hate us. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, don't say that.
For all the listeners all over the world, thank you for being with us with another episode. So
Yep.
this concludes episode 12 of Call Me King Pod. We are out.
Kevin? We're not giving out outros now?
No.
Were we doing that before?
New Call Me King.